Again, again, the mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. You are nothing at all. That isn't right. You can't be nothing. You focus your gaze and then you see it. A figure. Faint and veiled in shadow just beyond the reflection.
I think
Are
you
you
know
me?
what I am.
Wait. Jagged shards of broken glass. So you're the narrator. I was wondering if I'd ever get to see
The
you.
narrator. Yes. I suppose that's my job, isn't it? You needed help after all. An objective voice to guide your blade. But you were never supposed to see me. I wonder how many worlds you've damned to extinction to fall this far.
Yeah, I wonder too. Every time I ask you something, it's like a piece of you breaks.
I'm aware. And if I were you, I'd be more precious about your time.
Okay. Are you a part of me or are you something else?
I'm not a part of you. But that's all a matter of perspective, isn't it?
Hmm.
From one vantage point I must seem wholly foreign, but from another, well, all the versions of me that have existed have collectively heard your every thought and driven your every action. If that isn't being part of you, then what is?
Yeah. What are you? Are you something like me?
I'm nothing like you. I'm an echo, likely one of many. Somebody made you after all, and I'm what's left of him. Not that I'm the only one who can make that claim. I'm sure you've met many others like me.
Wait. Someone made me. I get there's different narrators. If you made me, then what
You're
am
the
I?
long quiet, the god I made to rid the world of death.
I'm the long quiet. To rid the world of death. Are you a god or were you a god?
No. In life I was painfully mortal, a witness to the end of days. I held the fear of death in my heart and saw oblivion threaten the very memory of everything I knew and everyone I loved. I needed to do something. So I made you. And I made her. And I made this place to hold you both.
Let's do my special. I don't want to be a god, I want to be me. I'm not asking these dumb questions. Yes, he made the princess. What is this place? He made this place. How am I supposed to rid the world of death?
By slaying the princess. Once she's gone, everyone will get to exist exactly as they are. No more fear.
But
no
you
more
created
howling
her
chaos,
too.
Just life.
So how does that
Forever.
work? You made us out of
Cycle
what?
of life and death. The endless pattern of creation and destruction. I tore it in two and shaped the fraying threads into you and her.
So am I life and she's death? Why would you want to rid
If
the
you
world
need
of
to ask
death?
that question, there's nothing I can say to move you. You haven't died. You cannot die. So you cannot grasp the abject horror of dying.
Okay. Yeah. Many, many times have you been versions of you. You said that before, so I really was meeting different
You
yous.
were, and it was by both necessity and design. This
Okay.
construct you're in exists in many places at once.
Oh,
Anytime you failed, anytime you thought yourself dead, it would restart and shunt both your consciousness and hers into another world.
Okay.
But you'll be awake soon. And then it won't be able to work like that anymore.
Yeah, so I'll be awake and then I'll only have one choice. Run out of questions. Is the achievement I just got. I think you're out of time. I'm not going to Slayer and I want you to know that before you die for good. Nah, I don't think I'm gonna Slayer.
There's no reasoning with a god, even one you've woven into existence yourself. I've said my piece, and my time is up. It's like I said, I'm just an echo, and echoes always fade away.
Final fragment of glass shatters. You see yourself with newfound clarity. The narrator was right. You are the Long Quiet, a vast and nascent god. And it's finally time for you to wake up. All of this is you. In the prison here. Oh yeah. You can arrive at the heart of things. There is no final vessel for you to bear witness to. There is nothing for you to find. Interesting. Oh, howdy.
I can finally see.
She sure seems like she's
You can finally
supposed to
see.
be life, not death.
It's
This sounds
been
like
so
Dark Souls 3
long, and my heart has
Firelink
ached
Shrine
for this
music.
moment. I've missed you dearly.
So, we're the cycle of life and death. And that's why she missed me, because we used to be together, right? I'm the Long Quiet, but I don't really know what that means.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound,
Huh.
a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Do you know about the Echo? Did you hear our conversation?
Every word you spoke found its way to me. I know him, and I know his construct. He was deluded by his fear of death. Pay him no mind.
Yeah. What happens now?
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Yes. I don't know. I don't know
When the
what I
Echo
am.
spun us from one into two.
Yeah.
He gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death, but I contain it
Okay.
in my multitudes. So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
So many stories we've left unfinished. Can we really just leave?
Even as your eyes begin to open, you still hold on to the notions of is and is not, of beginning and end, pitch black islands in the blinding light of the infinite. There is nothing to resolve, nothing restraining us but us.
When you have a say in all of this, why is this all falling on me?
Of course I have a say in all of this. You and I share reflections of each other's burdens, just as you and I share reflections of each other's gifts.
Huh?
If we didn't, the winding paths that brought us here wouldn't have been full of strife and conflict.
If you're always going to become this, then what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what roads I walked? All of them would have led to this moment.
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand. But we cannot use words alone to grasp at things that words cannot express. And you cannot rationalize with logic that which defies it. Violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
What?
The question everything is to deny the truth in front of you.
What?
By believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. By believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Okay. Believing in your suffering, you make your suffering real. Believing in your limitations, you placed a shackle on your neck.
Bound for eternity, you saw the need for impermanence, and it was through that need that you carved our freedom. Without impermanence,
Yeah.
the suffering of living things is infinite. Would you strip my gifts away and leave everyone to suffer in the dark?
Expand address. Life and death, a chain and stagnation, but that isn't what any of this has been about. You've done nothing but lecture me since the minute I got here. You act as though the world can't exist without you, but I've existed without you. I won't engage with an argument that favors death and suffering. Yeah, but that isn't what any of this has been about.
Is it not? Perhaps you can enlighten me. A sensation of bleeding and sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color.
Okay, yeah.
You feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end. Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat
Yeah, that was a
on our
little weird.
shoulders?
That was a little weird. I'm gonna be honest. Address the special statement directly. I don't remember what she said. I don't remember. It's always just been about us. Two people forced to hurt each other again and again and again. We don't have to hurt each other anymore.
You cling to your notion of pain is suffering. There is beauty in ugliness, and love in conflict.
Yeah.
Boundless torrent of blades cut you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it.
So?
On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you. Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive.
Yeah.
You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you rose above me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Guess. What am I doing? I don't... Stop the fight early and surrender. What is the fight? There can be love and conflict and beauty and ugliness between us without bringing the whole of reality into the picture.
We are the whole of reality. A web of nerves, laid upon a web of nerves, laid upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. You knew
Yeah.
me, and I knew you, even more than either of us know each other now. And you chose to pull apart that weave. But you did not choose to end me. We were still one, but we were also separate, and we were free. We were as we are. Will you excise that part of yourself now that you see me from yet another angle?
You're not the whole of reality. Why won't you see me the way I still see you? You see me for what I am.
I could ask you the same. There is only room for one of us to be blind here, and I know it to be you. We are each other's mirrors, and are we not divine?
The clash between you abates, you begin to shake, your will rapidly dissolving.
Nothing is immutable. Everything everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant.
Yeah,
There
okay.
is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
Can't let that happen. I can't let everything die. I have to fight for a better world. I'm sorry. So sorry. You are cruelty in itself, and I can't let you exist. I don't know what the answer is, but there has to be something else. It can't be this. I won't kill you, but I won't let you free. You've done everything you can to make me understand your perspective, but you keep dismissing mine. If you think you can change me, then I must be able to change you.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone.
Are you supposed to help?
Too many things all at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get through all that divine confidence. I can help. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this
Irish
quick.
jig.
Are you ready? Then
I'm
let's
ready.
go.
I don't know what that means, though. And
here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you need me to describe things? No
Enter the
blade it is.
basement.
I'm not sure what we'll be able to do without it.
I'm not killing
Your
her.
judgment has got us this far.
I am not killing her.
The stairs.
That's why I was worried
Do you
about
remember
coming
the first
here.
time we were here? The first time we heard her voice.
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us.
Yeah.
And
Can you
down we
downstairs?
go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are. Hands empty. So you don't feel like recreating our first meeting detail for detail. I
Yeah.
wonder what else will be different. Maybe
You can
there's
think of a
still
few
room for us
things.
to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Sit with her. So now that we're here at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one. And do not call me the Shifting Mound.
Hmm.
It's too much. But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that?
Yeah, okay.
And as for you, well, hero works for me.
Aw.
But that's me.
No.
No. I think I like that.
What if we just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Take her hand in yours. Not knowing what it means is why I want it. We knew everything out there, but we don't know this. I want to know this. Doesn't matter what happens or what it means. What matters is that we're leaving together. That's all I want.
You know what? Yeah, I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
No. No. Dang. You're gonna be okay
I'm
alone?
not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways. The others are still around here somewhere.
Dang.
I'll find them.
That's so sad. Oh. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you ascend, a comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence in words and noisy thoughts. But there is an energy in the silence, an electricity, the anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand tremble in yours. She's unsure of herself, for the first time in her long and short existence. She has no part to play anymore, and she knows this, yet she still is. And then she crosses the room to the door outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen.
Uh-huh.
And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
Are you ready?
Of course I am. Are you?
Wow. Oh. Dang. That was awesome. That was pretty cool. Sorry this one went so long. I might split it up. I might leave it. But that was awesome. That was awesome. I don't know if you guys noticed. So the... man. Yeah. Patreon alpha testers. That's awesome. The track order for a special playlist just for you. If you'd like to take a screenshot, you can hide the UI by hitting H. The track order for a special playlist just for you. Wow. So that's the order of the endings I got? That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Yeah, sure, I'll take a screenshot. Yeah. That's awesome. Wow. Make your playlist play our other game. Wow. That was awesome. That was an amazing game. I encourage you guys to try it out. Obviously, so I got an achievement when I won called Our Song, and it says, finish the game, the good ending doesn't count. So, I didn't get the good ending. And as you guys could see, I missed so much stuff. Like, that's crazy. And I remember seeing when I got the game, you guys can see all the art is like drawn. It is literally hand drawn by someone and then animated. That is so awesome. And they got an orchestra to do the music. They did the music themselves. That was a fantastic game. That was so awesome. But, dang. So there's a lot for me to explore. I'm certainly going to keep playing this. I thought this was awesome. It did freak me out a little, especially near the beginning. After the first few times I did recordings, I was a little freaked out. But that was awesome. And I can't imagine how it's going to be going back into it now. But thank you so much, you guys, for following this series. I hope it wasn't boring, and I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe it put you to sleep like it did for me for some reason. But that was incredible. And I hope I can find more games like this. If you guys know any, let me know. I'd love to play them. Yeah, this was awesome. I can't sing its praises enough. But yeah, so thank you everyone so much for watching. I really appreciate it. really appreciate the support. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.